All right, you guys saw the title. We have 5 high short interest stocks to break down that could, keyword is could, squeeze here in the short term. We have to break down the charts, what I'm looking to do, entry, exit points, the whole 9 yards. You guys know the drill, but first, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Come on, guys, we're on the road to 100,000 subs here on YouTube, and get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Use that link down below. Deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a no-brainer, and the clock's ticking, so use that link right down below or go to stocks.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers, take a sip of your coffee. In this case, we got a double espresso on deck, guys. What a great way to start off the morning. And let's dive into it now. So at this point, you guys know the markets have been bouncing back a little bit. Not a full-on breakout by any means, guys, but the S&P has been coming back a little bit. SPY hit about 550 about a week ago. Now we're pushing 565, and QQQ is also up. Obviously not breaking out either, but it is up a decent amount off the lows. We hit about, 465. Now we're over 480 on QQQ. Not bad, right? So this means, well, a bunch of stocks are going green, and we do have some of these high short interest stocks moving as well, right? Not all of them are breaking out fully yet, but the charts look decent. So let's get into it, guys. The first one that I want to go over, and by the way, before we actually get into this, do your own research. These stocks are very risky. They're heavily shorted. They could go down a lot more, and these are only for trades, guys. I'm not buying these and holding these for years. These are for short-term trades once the chart confirms the breakout, right? So keep that in mind. And I actually don't own any of these at the time of this video, but I'm eyeing them up in this brand new week coming up. So SEDG, this is SolarEdge Technologies. I'm pretty sure we covered them a couple of weeks ago. It's been about a month, I feel like, since I've made one of these high short interest videos. So we can see SEDG is reversing, right? We're holding an uptrend. We have a golden cross. We're pushing above the moving averages. And just recently, about a month ago, this company reported earnings and the stock shot to the mid 20s. We saw a big move, and that actually started before earnings. We went from around 12, 13 bucks all the way to $24 per share. We pretty much doubled up, right? Then we sold off a bit, all while maintaining the uptrend, and now we're starting to break back out, right? You guys can see if I clear this drawing set, we do have a bit of a wedge. You guys see this right here, right? We have higher lows, lower highs being made at the same time, and we have a bit of a cup and handle on this 30-minute time frame. Do you guys see the cup, the handle forming? So I'm looking at this like, all right, we have 42% short interest, by the way, which is insane, the highest on this list by far. So I'm looking at this like, all right, we got the wedge, cup and handle forming. If we take out $18, the cup and handle will start playing out, and we'll start breaking out of this wedge. We could be moving like no other, guys, if that point breaks. So I'm putting my alert at $18 right here. Boom. Again, if we take this out, we could be going back to 20, low mid 20s, no doubt, on SEDG. And you guys got to realize, when a stock with high short interest starts confirming a breakout, shorts start to panic. They start to cover, and guess what? They have to buy back those shares in order to cover, and that's what causes a squeeze, right? So SEDG looks pretty decent. Got to wait for the confirmation at $18. OPK is another one here, guys. Opko Health. We called this one out a couple of weeks ago in one of the recent episodes here, and it broke out. You guys see here, it broke out above $1.75, got to $2, and now we've pulled down to $1.80. And if I extend this drawing here, let me do this right now, you guys can see we're actually maintaining an uptrend still, clearly, right? and we're actually above the old all-time, or not all-time high, but the old resistance, which was resistance for months at $1.75. We're maintaining that now as support, which is a great sign. Again, all while holding an uptrend. We're above the 180 SMA. So this looks pretty good, guys, on the charts. 33% short interest, holding the uptrend. Now I just want to see the confirmation of a bounce, preferably above $1.85, $1.90. That confirmed the breakout in my eyes, especially above $1.90, guys. But I'll set my alert for now at $1.85. And if we're able to take that out, we could be going to $2 plus again, and then who knows where it's going to go from that point. So that's OPK. LMND is another one, LMND, which I'm watching closely because this stock's just been flat for months at this point. I feel like it's gearing up either for a collapse, which we'll see. I mean, if it takes out $30 and starts dumping down mid-high 20s, all right, this goes out the window. But if it doesn't collapse, let's say we're consolidating right now into a breakout and we start pushing the mid-high 30s, we might have a lot more upside on LMND, guys. It all depends on, at this point, what direction we end up picking, right? If I zoom in right here, we can see LMND is trading sideways, right? It has been for months, like I said. We just have to pick direction, right? So I'm going to set my alert on this one. And by the way, it has, 30% short interest. I'm going to set my alert at, let's just do it at 40, a nice round number. Actually, no, wait. Let's do 38 first. Mark is at or above, and then I'll do one at $40 per share. And as I'm doing this, guys, make sure to join my email list. It's free, and I send out my top stocks every single week. That is linked down below. Make sure to put your first name and your email address, and boom, you guys are locked in there. So do it. It's free. We can see here, again, $38.40. That's where I put my alerts. That's the breakout spot on LMND. The next one here is AVXL. Let's pull this up and show you guys. Anavex Life Sciences. This one's already starting to turn back around. The trend looks really nice on this 4-hour time frame. On the 1-year chart, you guys see it as well. If I draw this out, boom, we can see clearly we're holding an uptrend. Nobody's denying that. And recently, in the last couple of days, we've gotten back over these moving averages. We have a golden cross, right? And now we're pretty much testing the highs from, when was this? The middle of November, early December, right? That's a big resistance in the short term, which I'm thinking if we take that out, which all signs are pointing to us doing that. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but if we're able to get out of there, we could be playing in this window right here between $10.50 all the way up to $13, $14, pushing us to the top of the channel. So AVXL, it's got 28% short interest. Hey, I'm choking on my own words here, guys. Hey, if it breaks out above 10.50, it could start to go. I'm going to set my one alert at $10, and I'll do another one here at $10.50. Mark is at or above, so two of them, and we'll see if it's able to confirm that breakout. So last but not least, guys, and by the way, if you stuck till the end, drop a money bag emoji or just an emoji in general in the comments. I appreciate you guys for sticking on throughout. As always, we have EOS Energy Enterprises. This one is ticker symbol EOSE, and just like AVXL, this one has a 28% short interest, and it's also looking pretty good if you ask me on these charts. We're maintaining trend. You guys see that clearly. We're in an uptrending channel. We have been for months now. We're consolidating at the bottom of the channel. Now we're starting to, potentially break out. We're not fully there yet, but we have the 180 SMA resistance on the 4-hour chart at about 470, 475. You guys see it right here. Let me create my alert at about 5, actually. I'll put it at 5 for now. And it's pretty simple, guys. If we take out that moving average, we take out the highs from post-earnings being about $5, this could be playing in this window right here. Very similar chart setup to AVXL here on EOSE. Yeah, I'm making sure not to butcher these tickers, guys. Let's see, AVXL, very similar setup, right? So these are interesting. They're not confirming the breakout yet, but they're looking pretty good. The writing is on the wall here, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And again, guys, do your own research. I mean, these stocks are risky. They could easily go to zero over time. They could easily go down another 50% from where they are now. But hey, if the squeeze comes, it could easily be the opposite scenario, if you guys know what I mean. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and do not forget to snag up your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, guys. It's a no-brainer, and you have less than 10 days to do it. So get on it. Use that link down below, or again, go to stasurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next one.